This is a putt that will forever live in Q School lore.
As a professional golfer, you wouldn't want this to be your claim to fame.
It was dead center putt from about 4.5 feet, and it actually hit the back of the cup and popped out. And what can I say? That never happened to me before.
Well, let's take a look at it. Here we go.
That one shot cost him a spot on the PGA Tour, and the putt became part of history. It would take more than 10 years from then for Daley to truly leave his mark in professional golf, one of the latest stops on a long journey that started at Plymouth White Marsh High School. Joe Daley played for the PW golf team from 1975 to 1977. During his junior and senior years, the team went undefeated, winning 24 consecutive matches and 2 Suburban One League titles.
I'd like to say that it was a special time for me, and I think it was a special time for the players at Plymouth White Marsh. And of course, Joe was a key component of that golf team.
At PW, Joe was ranked 6th on the team his sophomore year, 4th his junior year, and 3rd his senior year.
You might ask me, how did somebody ranked only as high as number 3 on your golf team become a PGA professional and play on the Pro Tour? Well, the thing that I like most about Joe is he was a real, true competitor. Joe was a very thin, lanky kid, but he was a very strong person. And Joe, unlike a lot of the golfers on our team, was not what I would call a country clubber. He did not belong at a country club. He played most of his golf at public courses. He played as much and as often as he could to try to get as good as he possibly could.
After attending junior college, Joe earned a walk-on scholarship to the golf team at Old Dominion University, where he was a 2-time MVP and won 3 tournaments. He graduated in 1983 with a degree in finance and entered the business world, but never lost his dream to play professional golf. He continued to practice regularly and compete in amateur events. At the age of 31, Joe turned pro.
Big tee shot he played there down the left-hand side, and a beautiful looking second shot right at the flagstick. Could go
shot,
in the hole. Oh, what a golf shot. Joe Daley showing us that although he's a rookie, he's throwing them right at the flagstick and hanging in there 6 under par. And Kenny,
the decision to go professional also meant that Joe and his wife Carol chose financial ups and downs, giving up vacations and material things to follow Joe's dream. When she could travel with him, Carol was even known to serve as his caddy. Joe first earned a coveted PGA Tour card in 1996 and would post his best major tour finish with a top 10 showing at the BC Open that year. Joe played the major tour off and on for more than a decade, making 60 PGA Tour starts. He also found success on the minor tours, winning the 1997 Louisiana Open on the Nike Tour and the 2005 Wichita Open on the Nationwide Tour. Another professional highlight came in 2000 when Joe qualified for the 100th U.S. Open, also at Pebble Beach. In the second round, he tied Tiger Woods for the low round of the day, shooting a 69, but failing to make the cut.
What got me better was playing in the Monday qualifiers in all the different places over the years, especially the last couple of years. But it was just one of those things that I kept working on my game, keeping a good attitude, and moving on to what I had next.
At the age of 50, Daley graduated to the Champions Tour, where he enjoyed his best season as a professional golfer in 2012.
That's what we do with golf. We're not satisfied with mediocrity. We want to go out there and get it done. When I'm watching other guys make birdies and eagles, and I'm like, man, I want to do that too.
Joe tied for 4th at the Senior PGA Championship. However, it would be at the Senior Players Championship later that year at the Fox Chapel Golf Club near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where the hard work over the years would really pay off. At 14 under par, Joe Daley went on to win the Senior Players Championship, one of the 5 coveted major titles on the Champions Tour.
I was focused on where I was at and I was doing. I had prepared, And then I just went out and stuck with the process, and it worked.
Instead of being known for the missed putt from Q School, Joe Daley can now be remembered for the putt that made him a major champion.
You think back, how many professional athletes does Plymouth Whitemarsh have? Not many. And Joe is one that is there, and we're very, very proud of him.
The Senior Players Championship win, Joe Daley's first win on a major tour, was the result of decades of hard work and perseverance, a journey that he finds rewarding.
It was worth it. Do it again in a second.